Courtly love, when we say the word, conjures up ideas of romance, and that's certainly true, but it's a kind of romance that isn't very modern at all. That's because it takes place almost exclusively between married women and the unmarried men in the court's retinue. Unmarried men would write love songs, they would write poetry, they would do anything in theory for the woman of their dreams. And part of that was finding ways to have sex that wouldn't endanger their marriages. So the payoff of courtly love is usually non-procreative types of sex, not in beds, not with your husband, anywhere at court that you can snatch a moment of time. There's a real worry within courtly love literature specifically about endangering your heirs and endangering the line of succession. Therefore, there's also warnings about having procreative sex with the person that you're in love with. For example, in Arthuriana, Guinevere and Lancelot accidentally bring down Camelot when they have procreative sex. Whether or not people actually listen to these warnings is not something that we can actually tell. No one tends to write down, yeah, I had adulterous sex last night. However, we do know that there is some kind of tension there, and there are lines that are being drawn and redrawn all the time about what is acceptable and romantic. So we tend to think about medieval people as being real prudes. However, they're interested in all kinds of sex and romance that we would find completely unacceptable. Even at court, in one of the most important places in England, you'll see people that are breaking rules that we think are written in stone. Doesn't matter what the church thinks. Doesn't matter what even Arthurian literature thinks. People are going to find a way to have some fun with each other one way or another. And usually it means that they're not feeling particularly romantic about their husband or wife when they do it.
It's not just somewhere that you come to get your food. It's kind of the epicenter of the house, the epicenter of culture. There'd be musicians, there might be dances happening, and the one thing that they loved is a story. You had your fair share of real highbrow stuff, courtly love, knights, damsels, and all of that stuff. But there's absolutely no doubt that the medieval people loved a smutty story.
And this is the thing. So, you could be in the richest situation in the world, and you're still going to hear something like, for example, Chaucer.